Hey everybody. Today's topic of discussion is something that I found really goofy and that I just kind of I wanted to bring to people's attention, even though that this has got a lot of attention, 19 million views by the time of looking at this. Before I jump in this pool and get into the nitty-gritty of things, as they say, the internet is a very complex place. There's people doing all sorts of things to utilize making money from it, and people are on it for just enjoyment or for like a hobby or something to just share their interest. There are a lot of different reasons why people are on whatever they're on, and some people in the world are indeed very, very lucky to be making money from the things they share online. A couple months ago, and even still today, it's a discussion if streaming is harder than a 9 to 5. I'm not even going to explain anything about it, but I'm just going to say, if you think that streaming is harder than a 9 to 5, I think you need a lobotomy. I think you actually need to be locked up and institutionalized if you think that. Either that is coming from somebody who has not worked a day in their life, or one of those fucking egotistical assholes. Oh my fucking god, you serious, dude? Oh my god, I have to. Fuck, I have to get up. I have to make breakfast, dude. I have to spend nearly the entire day just doing whatever the fuck I want, but. Oh, dude, it's 7 o'clock? Dude, you can't believe it. I actually have to sit down on my computer and I have to play games. I have to play video games for a couple hours. Ugh. Fucking moving that mouse over, just press the button, start streaming. Fuck, dude. Give me a break already, man. I can't do this. You think going to the military is hard? Try streaming a game for 4 hours. What's that? A $500 donation? Am I a fucking beggar to you? Am I fucking homeless? Whoa. Are you kidding me? The audacity to send such a little amount, you fucking peasants, you commoners! But anyway, let's talk about the thing that I actually want to talk about. 2 days ago, the streamer Snowcone started a rant on one of her live streams where she revealed that she makes 10 grand a month, and I assume a month because she didn't clarify in the video. I'm assuming a month because, if it's a fucking week, I'm gonna kill myself. That is, oh my god. But anyway, I'm just gonna play the video.
Y'all know how expensive it is to keep up with content creation? You could get a 10K check from Twitch. What the fuck is a 10K check when you gotta spend 5K on trips just to travel, $500 on setup shit, fucking $2,000 on your rent, fucking $200 on Wi-Fi, $200 on IRL toolkit. You gotta pay the clippers, pay a YouTube editor. Chat, I don't think y'all realizing I be going into negative doing this shit, okay?
I don't think y'all realize 10K a month is fucking nothing. I already practically blew half of it on my Razer headphones already. Are you fucking serious? But yeah, anyways, you saw in the clip, she is complaining about her $10,000 Twitch paycheck a month. As you hear that, you're thinking, wow, this person is actually very well off. 120 grand a year? That is, people would kill to have that amount of money every year. So you would assume anybody who does practically make that money, they would be grateful for it. Apparently fucking not. You think this money would be more than enough to pay for everything and have a lot of money left over every month to save up or put towards other stuff you can do for your content or anything like that. But ho, you fucking loser, you fucking stupid idiot loser. Not for Snowcone. You know the trouble she has to go through? You know how much money she has to spend every month? Looking from what she mentioned here and looking at the expenses she has to deal with every month here, I'm actually contemplating jumping off my fucking house, jumping off the roof of my house head first and just letting my skull split in half, because what is actually going on? So the first and most obvious one, half of the paycheck going to travel. Where the fuck is this bitch going? I kid you not, she must be going to New York to Singapore every single fucking week, multiple times a week even, to get 5 grand to travel. Where are you going? But now that I step back and actually think about it, I actually take back whatever I said. I take back everything, because who am I to judge Snow Cone of all people? Snow Cone. Everyone knows fucking Snow Cone. Your grandmother, little bit dementia, knows who Snow Cone is. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course, a higher being of existence such as Snow Cone be flying first class every time. Because how fucking dare you assume that she sits with all the fucking peasants in economy? Oh, fucking disgusting. Those gremlins, those fucking normal, disgusting. As she's on the way to her first class seat, she has to walk past all those smelly garbage people, poor people. Forgive me for using that slur. Oh my goodness. You should be getting on the ground and fucking begging for your life in front of Snow Cone if you ever see her. Poor Snow Cone here has to go first class because she cannot afford a private jet. And I'm actually going to start a GoFundMe for Snow Cone, and hopefully we can change this within the next couple of months, because, oh boy, I feel sad. I feel sad and sorry for her poor soul. But yeah, in all seriousness, I don't know where the fuck you're going, Snow Cone. I don't know where the fuck you have to spend 5 grand a month to go to if you're a streamer, of all things. You're sitting at your desk playing video games. Where are you going? It's not like you're driving. Gas would not cost that much. I know this economy isn't great. You know, I know inflation has been affecting all of us, but 5 grand? God damn. So my advice for that one immediately, don't travel. Don't travel. Just don't. I don't know what you're doing. Next up on the list, rent. Which is actually, like, I guess can be argued, yeah, that probably cost that much, maybe. I don't know where she lives. If it's LA, I don't know the rent prices in LA. If it's 2 grand a month, then fine. You still have 8 grand left. But let's get back into what she has to spend for that. And this one really, like, I don't see people talking about $500 for stream setup. Stream setup. What is stream setup? No, please forgive me before I say this. I'm not a fucking Kai Cenat. I'm not a fucking, professional streamer out here, but what are you paying for the stream setup? The only thing I can think of that meaning is like your setup as in like your computer setup. So what is going on there? Are you telling me every month you have to get new components for your stream or something? Are you like one of those rage streamers who like snaps their fucking keyboard in half every time they lose in a game? No Cone out here buying a new GPU just in case her other one gets dusty, because that's disgusting and it reminds her of poor people. $400 for Wi-Fi. Maybe it costs that. Again, I don't know. I don't pay for my Wi-Fi because I live with my parents, but maybe. I assume not, because that seems a bit expensive. Oh boy, was I correct. It was a bit expensive, because the average cost in America for Wi-Fi is between $60 and $100. And the IRL toolkit thing I found out was like a server streaming thing. I didn't know what the fuck that was at the time. But looking at it here, the standard cost is $129 a month, and then the advanced is $179 a month, and then the custom solutions, you have to contact them. So unless she is going crazy and getting the $400 a month secret option, I don't know what she's talking about. And then we have pay editors, and in this list, he didn't actually include pay clippers, which she says in the clip. Going from my transactions that I'm thinking of, if you got rid of the 5 grand and the 500 stream setup, again, I don't know what the fuck that is, you are left with $7,600 left, ladies and gentlemen, if you spent it on the 2 grand of rent and the 400 of Wi-Fi. $7,600 left. If pay editors cost more than that, you have a problem on your hands, Snow Cone. Unless your editors are costing fucking 8 grand a month, then I don't know what is going on with you. And then to the other thing called pay clippers. So she feels the need to pay people money to go into her stream and go to a moment that was interesting and clip it and then send it to her or like someone to post it. Now that just demonstrates how hardworking Snowcone is right now, that she doesn't know how to do that. Like, what? Even pay editors. I like, again, I don't know what edits she's doing, if they're like fucking high production Marvel movies. I don't know. Well, Marvel movies, they wouldn't be too good, but I don't know what she's doing with her edits, is what I'm saying. And again, I'll say it again, for pay clippers, I don't know what you're doing. I actually don't know what you're doing to be that lazy to not do that yourself. Even pay editors, if you're complaining so much, learn how to do it yourself. It is not like an incredibly hard thing. And I would assume, saying this, that, you know, you started independently, that you would already know how to do that. If you made an audience, if you have an audience, I'm fucking shocked that if like you started from day one with an editor, that would be actually atrocious. Also, I just want to point out again with the stream setup, I'm just stuck on this. I'm sorry. I just don't know what that means. Another thing I can think it means is like buying games. Again, don't know what she does. If it's streaming the same game every day, if she plays like 1 or 2 or 3 games, then that is irrelevant. But if she's buying like every new game that is coming out and streaming it, maybe. But at that case, you know, talking like that, just don't do that. even then, you would still have money left over. You would still have a lot of money left over if you're spending an extra $500 a month. This list of expenses she has thrown out makes it seem like she's left with $100 to herself. It's actually mind-blowing to think that somebody making 10 grand a month is that bad with money, or is that fucking obligated to pay that much. I just want to point out immediately also that these are the type of people who are fucking defending this shit. Look, facts. Streaming is harder than any 9-to-5 job out there. People just think it's easy sitting in front of a camera all day. Shut the fuck up. I also saw in the comments of people saying 10K isn't that much. It isn't that much if you live such a fucking out of touch lifestyle that you want to spend all of it every month. It doesn't make any sense. Do people, look, you just made my voice go weird when I say that. Do people not know the word budgeting nowadays? Did they not learn budgeting in school? Because we did. I learned budgeting in my school. I don't know what America is teaching over there regarding financial well-being. I don't know what they're pulling out their ass, but it's not working. It really is not working. So yeah, in conclusion, is 10 grand a month enough to live on if you're a Twitch streamer? Sure it is, if you're not a lazy fuck. My advice for you, Snowcone, stop going to the fucking like Ritz in London every month. Cut down on your GPUs every month also, and learn how to do things yourself. Okay, that's about it. Stay cool, dude.